Al-Haitham is finally great again. Last week, his elemental mastery multipliers got nerfed so bad that made him so weak on every aspect. Yesterday, his 3 mirrors projection attack multiplier got buffed significantly, making him a true on-field main DPS with a whopping 574k damage per rotation, using his signature weapon at refinement rank 1. To fully utilize his buffed up 3 mirrors projection attack damage, his on-field rotation should look like this. First, he should start his rotation with his elemental burst immediately, at 0 stack. After that, he will receive a full of 3 stacks of mirror in return, and he will start doing a string of normal attack combo. The 3 stacks of mirror will provide him huge AoE projection dendro damage in front of him at 1.6 seconds interval, while dealing normal attack combo. These are going to be his signature attacks. After that, he is about to lose 1 mirror, so he should do 1 normal charge attack combo to replenish his mirror back to 3 stacks. This is important because with 3 stacks, his projection attack also deals 3 times, so you want to keep having 3 stacks of mirror on him. Then he will do another string of normal attack combo, and he will lose another mirror at that point. This time, he will use his elemental skill instead, to deal damage and replenish yet another mirror back to 3 stacks. Lastly, he will do another string of normal attack combo and you should end his rotation right there, at around 15 seconds on-field time. With 6 seconds reserved for the other team members, the full rotation should take around 21 seconds. This means, his own DPS is around 27.36k, without counting the damage of other party members yet. Now let's take a look at his damage numbers in detail. As you can see here, with the new rotation, he can approximately deal 21 projection attacks in just 1 rotation, thanks to his full stacks of mirror. Out of those 21 attacks, 4 of those are supposed to be triggering spread, making them even bigger in damage. Please note that these damage numbers are buffed with Nahida's elemental burst, which gives him 250 elemental mastery stats. But what if you don't have Nahida? Let's check out the next slide. This slide shows you Alhaitham's damage without Nahida's burst buff. As you can see, without Nahida, Alhaitham's total damage dropped from 574k to 436k. That's a 138k damage loss there. So I'm pretty sure that Alhaitham should be paired with Nahida at all time. Based on previous Archon banner patterns, Nahida is supposed to be returning in patch 3.6, so if you don't have her yet, you can get Alhaitham in patch 3.4 and then save for Nahida. This means you will skip Baizhu and Dehya in the process. Now let's take a look at his best F2P weapon damage numbers. As you can see, with the Harbinger of Dawn at refinement rank 5, he can deal 465k damage in 1 rotation, just 109k less damage than his signature weapon. The catch is though, you need to maintain Alhaitham at more than 90% HP during his 15 seconds on-field time. This can only be possible using strong shielder like Zhongli, which also gives an attack buff and resistance shred to enemies. With Zhongli in the team, this F2P Alhaitham can deal 535k total damage with the pillar next to the enemies, or 508k total damage without the pillar near the enemies. Using his signature weapon and Zhongli though, his total damage becomes 657k damage with the pillar, and 626k without the pillar. This means, Nahida and Zhongli are both great for supporting Alhaitham. Although if you want to go with the healing route, you can use Kokomi instead of Zhongli, and get hyperbloom reactions instead of spread. You can also bring Fischl, Yemiko or Baizhu, along with Nahida and Alhaitham for more off-field damage. Personally, I would try Raiden first for the electro support, because she has the least on-field time and consistent electro application, so I can focus on dealing damage with my Alhaitham instead of recasting electro. Now the next question is Alhaitham still good as a burst DPS? Let's take a look at this quick chart. As you can see, with the same supports, he is still doing well with the Harbinger of Dawn, dealing 243k damage in just 4 seconds. It is great if you just want to finish off a boss that already has a low HP. Here I must point out that the new event weapon is not worth using, even though it is better than the Iron Sting, because it only affects 1 target at a time. Also, Alhaitham is now pretty good with the attack goblet, as long as you have much better substats on it than your elemental mastery goblet. Always try to get a good elemental mastery goblet first, but if you can't, just use attack goblet with great substats. This also applies for the on-field DPS role. His best artifact set should be the Gilded Dream set, but someone in your party, preferably Nahida, must use the Deepwood Memories set. But if no one in your party uses the Deepwood Memories set, then al-haitham should be using it instead of the Gilded Dreams set. Now let me show you his full weapon DPS comparison, like always. As you can see, Alhaitham is very F2P friendly with the Harbinger of Dawn sits around the other 5-star weapons, provided you have a shielder, or a healer ready to support him. And now let me show you his Constellation DPS comparison. With his signature weapon at Refinement rank 5, he can deal around 1.2 million damage per rotation at C6, using just an average artifact set. With godlike artifact set, I believe he can finish off a boss in the Abyss floor 12 in just 21 seconds. So to recap, Alhaitham is now a very F2P friendly with great damage ceiling for Leviathans. His best artifact set is the Gilded Dream set, preferably with Elemental Mastery Goblet. But if you have an attack goblet with much better substats, you should use that instead. His best F2P weapon is the 3-star weapon, Harbinger of Dawn at Refinement rank 5, but you have to include a shielder like Zhongli, or a healer like Kokomi, to maintain his health above 90%, along with providing buff to the party and debuff to the enemies. He can be played with 2 different playstyles with the following rotations. He must be paired with Nahida for best result, so be sure to save your primogems after getting him, if you haven't owned Nahida yet. I think that's it for my Alhaitham video guys. I will make another update if necessary, and I will try to post a showcase video if I manage to win the 50-50 later. If I lost 50-50, I will save for either Baizhu or Dehya instead. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos from me.